It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Jaguars, leader at quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Jaguars and the Patriots, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They've gone a full half season since their last loss, winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Here's Mecole Hardman. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. Back to throw. Olsen. A short throw to Ingram. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 8 catches, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
On 1st and 10, Olsen. He targets Ingram for another grab. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back to throw again. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Touchdown, Jaguars! DJ Shark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And they'll be let out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field. but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Mason. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Mason under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Mason. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. On 1st down, Olsen. Slant pass complete to Olave. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. The pass caught by Olave. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Jaguars at 9-2 to start play. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Olsen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! DJ Chark. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complementary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Dillon is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Olsen. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Throwing on first down. Olsen. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3-yard line, got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Again, McCaffrey. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on third and goal? Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Throwing to start the drive. Olsen. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On third and 2, Olsen working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jags are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on third and 2. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. New England trying to get a place on offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On first and 10, Mason. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an in.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 62 yards.
And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jaguars continue to pull away here in this first half.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a throw here, hauled in. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. On 3rd down, Mason.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
That's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Olsen. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. This offense so far on 3rd down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Olsen.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Patriots take over.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Jalen Phillips make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
Jags football again. DJ Chark ready to rock and roll.
He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver, because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback. So
there he goes, right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
On first down, Olsen.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Back to throw. Olsen got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibson. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark.
Touchdown, Jaguars! DJ Chark on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jaguars have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
So the Patriots coming out now.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's caught once again by Gallup. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Mason wide open. It's Allen complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. They'll look to throw again.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Mason.
They set up the screen for Stevenson.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. They run once more with Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Mason. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. Throwing on 1st down. Olsen, a short throw to Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Olsen. We'll find Gibson here complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 45 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4, they can still get a first down without scoring. Off the play fake. Olsen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags are pouring it on.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
This taken in right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Throwing to start the drive. Mason. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Straight ahead at Stevenson.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
4 yards. First down, New England.
Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's a 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Mason. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Patriot first down.
Slot man moves right.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down and 8. Again, it's Stevenson.
And he stopped immediately there.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Operating from the gun. Mason. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line.
First down, Patriots.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff. Stevenson.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
To throw on third down, Mason. And this is caught by Allen for a New England touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Patriots are able to claw one back. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Back to throw. Olsen. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down. Operating from the gun. Olsen. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Back to throw again. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Sharp calls it in. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Looking to throw. Olsen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Olsen. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
On 1st and 10, Mason got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevenson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
And the Patriot first down.
Operating from the gun, Mason. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Mason. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Olsen, a short throw to Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
66 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
It's 2nd and inches.
Off play action. Olsen.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Olsen. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Throwing again. Olsen. And he's got it.
And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. New England's offense set to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. A quick pass here to Godwin.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. On first down, Mason. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mason
setting up a screen for Stevenson.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 14.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Jags football again. DJ Chark ready to rock and roll.
All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but
we're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. McCaffrey following the penalty.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, listen.